wake up, this is what you gotta do. You gotta crush the day before it crushes you. Every day I'm here to motivate, lead the way in the AM. I don't want you to hear these words, I need you to feel what I'm saying. Oh, you gotta crush the day before it crushes you. You gotta crush the day before it crushes you. In the building, Drewbie Wilson, motivation's coming, I can feel it. First thing that you need to do is crush the day before it crushes you.
Nobody hears the message you're too afraid to share, and you can't change the world in silence. I think so many of us go through this phase in life where we're on the journey of personal development and we're making these changes, having massive growth experiences, right? You go through these things where you've overcome such massive struggles in your life and you are excited about it and you feel great about it and you feel fulfilled. Now you've got to step out there and share that story with the world. And it's at that point that many entrepreneurs and many young business owners stop and they fail because they're afraid to tell their story. They're afraid to talk about some past, maybe a mistake that was made or something that went on that there's some sort of shame or guilt behind, right? I'm here to let you know that you're not alone. You're not the only person who has shame and guilt and things from their past that they're not proud of. That's the majority of successful individuals. They had to fail. They had to lose. They had to go through some awful experience in life to give themselves perspective on what success truly looks like. And the people I know, the people who are massively successful in their life, not just in their business, but in their life, they tell their story. They speak about the things they went through. They pull the lessons out of those experiences and they use them to educate the people around them, right? Don't do the thing that I did that led me down a path to something I'm not proud of. Because that's what really changes the world. Sharing your experiences, talking about the things that you've been through in your life, coaching others on how to live a better life by not making the same mistakes that you did. That's why you go to your mentors. That's why you reach out to people who are farther ahead in life than where you are, because you don't want to make the same mistakes they did. You want to compress the time it takes to get to that level of success. And yet you're afraid to share your story, to talk about your past and the things that you've been through. I promise, if you want to make an impact, if you want to change the world, you're going to have to speak up. You're going to have to tell those stories. You're going to have to own up to that embarrassment and recognize that it's going to make you the most elite version of yourself. Being honest and vulnerable and transparent, that authenticity, it cannot be replicated. It cannot be taken away from you. It cannot be changed unless you put it out there and let the world know the truth. And that's what's going to set you free. That's what's going to make an impact. So go tell your story. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to go back and check out all the previous episodes. Make sure you subscribe and share this podcast with other like-minded, success-driven individuals who want to crush it. Check the show notes and grab your Crushing the Day swag over at crushingtheday.com. And remember, crush the day before it crushes you.
You gotta crush the day before it crushes you.